sore legs, tooth, ear, those kinds of things, stomach virus. Donovan, by the way, Pat Meek sent me a text this morning, thought Donovan might have food poisoning. Ugh, that's awful. Well, those things come our way. And so we all have daily things that drop on us. So the difference between portion and baras is that a portion is simply something to be borne without reference to its weight, but baras always suggests what is heavy or loaded. You see something that is causing your brother to stumble. That's the idea. Now, notice is in contrast to being spiritual. Let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself. And people, you're nothing in those things, and not necessarily. Usually the word communicate means to give financially. You read Paul using that over in the book of Philippians about communicating in the idea of support. I think Kenneth Wiest has the right idea here in verses 6, 7, and 8 when he's saying that those who are taught owe it to those who are teaching to fellowship with them. My kids grew up with a pit bull, never bothered anybody. Amen! Hallelujah! When somebody's singing and you're being taught, you're being blessed, you ought to communicate back to them. If you don't do it during the service, maybe you ought to go to them afterward and say, man, you blessed my heart. Communicate. Share what a blessing somebody was. Some people wonder, are they ever blessing anybody else? Because somehow or another in 2018, we've just decided to sit on our hands and close our lips. Don't do that. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth that shall he also reap. Yourself and helping and supporting others, you're going to be amazed at how God will bring it back to you. We sow, not what we meant to sow. Be throwing what you think beans out in the field to grow. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And if you sow to the flesh, spiritual restore such a one. Let us not be weary in well-doing. 19 times. He'd made a profession in his Christian living. And the guy who won him to the Lord just kept going back. Probably many of you sitting here today have a Schofield Bible in your lap. It's a great Bible. I've helped this person twice. Weary in well-doing. I'm going through life. That's not what it means as we have a person who needs the help. Needs the help. I don't know how many times I've had to get out of bed. Phone rings and up and this pastor such and such has happened, so and so sick. I don't mind. Listen, that's not a complaint that's going to rise when you get a blessing, and it's going to cost you something to do it. Over there and handing them a $100 bill and saying, see you later. Those kinds of things. Thought. Ye which are spiritual. Now, I'm spiritual. Trying to be or working at being spiritual. Aced it. We have an of us and speaks that pulls us away, that not a feeling. And I like to feel that likes to feel bad. If you like to feel bad, I need to sit down and talk. Saw some of you wiping your eyes a while ago. What spirituality is. Spirituality can happen when we are more spiritual than others. Spirituality. but it's probably not going to be a straight line situation. You need 2 plus 2, and you get all your math tables and multiplier code. You ever seen them telephone cables? Even past that, when you get past 25 times 25, I had to have it written down. I'd look at it. I don't think that take place in our life where we. That's what this means. That's how that works. 5 or 6 thoughts right quick about ye which are spiritual. Honestly perfect. That you can get to a place to in. Man inside of you that I myself, after I preached to others, should become rejected